Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for global markets and commodities. In this analysis, we'll look into gold and silver, crude oil and natural gas, and also the major global indices including Dow Jones, Nasdaq 100, UK 100, Germany 40 and Nifty. All of this in next 30 minutes. Bear with me and also listen to it carefully. We are going to first analyze the charts with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, and then we'll try to find out the entries, the exits, the take profits and the trading behavior of these instruments throughout this day. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. And let's start the day with gold first. Gold right now on the daily charts appears to be bullish here, and you can see that after this trend, this is kind of reversal here. With this as reversal here, it is trying to trade in bullish there. Also look at this, this is the channel. Now here on the charts you will find the 20 period moving average at around 1943 may give it a little resistance for any upside move. So once it trades beyond 1943, one can expect that it is going to hit 1950, and anytime it can try to go back again till towards 1960 zone. So be watchful and careful, may get a little resistance at around 1943 levels. Also on the downside, the channel low at around 1929 may give it a little support. So in between these zone 1929 to 1943, I'll be watchful. Any breakout beyond 1943 should take it towards 1950 and plus levels. So be watchful, and yes, this is the time. Here we can expect a green candle, as the previous candle was a green candle. Here you can find this not giving sufficient strength for it to either go up or down, but this time today if it breaks, it may try to give you the equal size of candle, almost 15 points, and here if you count 35 to 50, almost 15 points. So yes, it can try to hit 50 points here. And stochastic on the daily charts looking upwards. MACD is still on sell side, may converge, crossover and enter into a buy zone. RSI not showing any signs there. On the 4-hour charts, if you look at on the 4-hour charts, see on the 4-hour charts also you will find that the 100 period moving average giving it a resistance here, and also the highs at around 1943 zone. So here too it indicates that we should be cautious between 1940 and 1943 levels. And yes, from there, see the high and the low for the day is at around 1943 and 1929. In between this zone, any point of time it can reverse either on the buy side or on the sell side. But yes, if it breaks 1943, I can recommend that it may try to hit 1947, 1950, and in fact it can fly beyond these levels. So be careful there. And yes, there is a little support at around 1929 zone, which may try to get a strong support for any downward move. Stochastic looking downwards on a 4-hour chart, and MACD are still on buy side. Also here another observation that 1935 levels are important for gold here. This is also 50 period moving average here on the 4-hour charts, may provide a little support. Also one must observe that this was the reversal candle after this trend, and hence one can expect that may get couple of red candles before it look forward to a rise. How far this could retrace, I'll expect it can come down till towards 1929-30 zone, and those will be the levels one can still try to enter a long entry. But be careful there also. The 4-hour stochastic looking downwards and MACD trying to converge as what we have seen. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, see this is a kind of it has seen the lows, it has got the support at around 1933 levels, and then 1929 will come into picture. So in some here too, I am observing that this zone between 1929 and 43, it can play out in between these levels for the day. Any breakout above and below will definitely be a good level to trade for. I think one can be a little bit patient there and don't try to take an entry here in between 1929 and 1943. But yes, if you see it going towards 1929, one can definitely try to take a entry to buy. One can definitely go long out there, and one can expect that it can try to hit 1943. And definitely once you see it above 1943, one can expect that the next target is towards 1947, 1950, and then it will try to fly out towards 1955, 1960 zone. So a good long entry, it appears, is that only above 1943, and in between 1943 and 1929 we have to be a little bit cautious and be patient out there. So this is all for gold. Now let's have a look at Silver trading at 2480 levels, and you can find that, see, the support at 2460 is there. Now the support at 2480 is here. So 2480 is a very strong resistance zone, and trading above 2480 means probably silver can again rise from here. How far this could go? It can again try to go back and cross 2500 and 2520 levels. These are the two numbers which it need to definitely cross and sustain above for continuing or sustaining the bullish momentum. Now also look on the 3-hour charts. You will find that see, it is trying to trade in this channel, and the highs there are very much limited. So absolutely I will be bullish on silver till the time it remains about 2470 today. Once it breaks 2470, one can expect that it can try to drop a bit. 3-hour stochastic looking downwards, and MACD are buy side, on the buy side, but with a negative momentum there. So this is on the 3-hour charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour chart, this is trying to consolidate here in between this zone. You can see higher lows, but the highs are not very much out there. The bulls are not very much taking the control out there, and as I said, till the time today it remains about 2470, one can expect that probably it can again try to rise the wall at around 2500 and the high at around 2520. This zone silver has to break for sustaining the bullish momentum. If it breaks this zone, then definitely it will fly. So I'll be watchful of the level between 2500 and 2520. Beyond this, yes, it can fly. On the downside, if it breaks 2470, one can expect that it can try to drop, but I am looking forward to a rise. It appears here today. Now coming back to the daily charts. On the daily charts, you will find that, see, the candles here giving the pivot at around 2480, higher highs and lower lows, the support at around 2460, the resistance, the pivot at around 2480, the highs at around 2520. So from here till the time today it remains about 2470 with the stop loss at 2470. One can go long on silver. One can expect it may try to hit 2500, and the zone at 2520 is the 20 period moving average also. This may provide a little resistance. At the same time, 2460 on the downside may provide a support. So yes, silver can trade between 2460 to 2520 levels. I'll recommend to go long here, and one can expect that it may try to hit 2500 at least, and then beyond that 2520 can also be expected. Trade accordingly. This is all for silver. Now let's have a look at oil. Oil trading below $100 levels, crucial support level here. This is not, also you can see this is the long term trend there, and this is the low out there which one can expect at around $99. So yes, $99 may provide a little support here for any downward move, as I said. And you can also look at the nearest time frame chart. See, the highs here have been seen. It is trying to lower higher lows, and yes, the highs are also getting low, so it is trying to squeeze out there. This is a narrowing triangle in which it is trying to trade and possibly breaking. If you see oil breaking below $95 levels any point of time, yes, you can say that it has broken this channel, it is trading with bearish bias, then it will try to continue with lower lows out there. So I'll be watchful how it behaves at around $95 levels. These are going to be important resistance zone for oil out there. Also on the upside, 105 is the good or strong resistance zone. Breaking this zone at 105, in fact one can take a long entry today. If you see it trading above 102, yes, you can take a long entry, and below $99 levels, yes, you can go short there. Now look at this. Here on the daily chart, the stochastic has rock bottom, and MACD are wide divergent, are still on sell. See the divergence there indicating strong bearish momentum out there. RSI neither showing any signs there. On the 4-hour charts, couple of observations on the 4-hour chart. See, the candles are trading with bearish bias. You can see the lower highs, you can see the lower lows, and see the channel it is trying to create. So on the 4-hour chart, it is trying to trade in this channel. Any breakout beyond this channel at around 98. So yes, the support at 98.5, the highs at 103. I'll be watchful of the trading behavior in between this zone, that is 98.5 to 103. Any breakout beyond 101 is a good level to go long for 102 and 100 three levels. So yes, if you see it trading above 101, you can go long out there. Also on the downside, the support at 99, and then below 99 it will try to come back till towards 98 levels. So I'll be watchful of this. So this is how it is behaving on the 4-hour charts. Also looking at the indicators on the 4-hour charts, you'll find that trading at the bottom, the stochastic 4-hour charts trading at the bottom may try to reverse, and MACD are wide divergent and are still on sell. And if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts similarly it is indicating that possibly here it may get a support at 98. It is trading with this bias, lower lows on the charts out there, but at the same time it has to create this channel. And yes, see right now if you take a long entry at 101, it may try to come back till towards 103, 102 levels. So at a good long entry for a little move at till 102, 103 can be taken. At the same time, on the downside, I'll only recommend you to go short below $98 levels, and yes, it can try to achieve 98. This is what one can expect. So be cautious, be watchful in between 98 to 103. Below 98, one can expect a good sharp drop out there, where you can expect $95 levels, which can be achieved today. 3-hour stochastic looking downwards, and MACD wide divergent on sell side. So this is all for oil. Trade accordingly. Yes, you can take a long entry at 101 also, where you can expect it to rise till 102, 103, and beyond that it will fly towards 105. After that, sky is the limit. On the downside, you can take a short entry at $98 levels. Below that, yes, it can break strongly. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at NG. NG on the 3-hour chart, see the support levels at 5.65. It is very much existence with the support at 5.65. It is trying to trade. Also, see it has seen a good rise, a retrace, trying to get the support at 5.65, and with this as support it may try to rise again. See $5.8 levels are still a resistance, and beyond that it will definitely fly. That is what can be observed. Remember, this levels at 5.5 are very strong support. So below 5.65 and specifically below 5.6, it will directly lend to 5.5, and below that it will try to hit 5.45, and below that it can drop sharply. Above 5. Till the time it remains above 5.65, rather I'll say beyond 5.7, one can expect NG to rise towards 5.8, and then beyond that it will fly towards $6 levels. Also MACD trying to converge and are narrowing here, so indicating possible little bearishness out there. On the 4-hour charts, you will find similar is the observation. See it, how it beautifully it is created. You can see the base here at around 5.55. Now it is trying to create the base at around 5.65. So it may try to trade in between this zone 5.6 to 5.7, and then it will try to take a break, possibly on the upside. This is possible, but don't trade between 5.6 to 5.7. Any breakdown below 5.6, it may try to get the support at this zone at 5.5, and then 5.5 and 5.5. These two levels will become important if it breaks below 5.6. At the same time, if it breaks out beyond 5.7, then 5.8 levels, and beyond that it will try to hit $6 levels. That is what it appears here. Stochastic on the 4-hour charts comfortable but looking downwards. MACD are still on sell. On the daily charts, you will find on the daily chart, this is the second green candle. The support at 5.3 is there. With this as support, it is trying to trade in this zone, and that is why I say any breakdown below, if you see it trading below 5.6, yes, you can go short there. You can expect 5.55, 5.5, and below it will try to break. On the upside above 5.7, one can expect it to in fact go till towards $6 level. So take your positions accordingly. Also on the MACD, yes, it is at comfortable zone, and our MACD is still in buy but running parallel. Stochastic not showing any signs there. So take positions accordingly. 5.6 to 5.7 don't trade. Above 5.7 it's a long, below 5.7 it's a short. So take your positions. Now let's have a look at Nifty. See Nifty on the daily charts, you can find the support at 17,200 is very much existence, trying to trade between this. See lower highs is what we can, higher lows is what we can see here. This candle also and this candle. So higher lows is something which is observant, and 17,300 is the support. So yes, short only if you see it trading below 17,300. Below 17,300, my next target, this is the 100 period moving average at around 17,220 levels, and then 17,200. So these two levels will come into picture, and then 17,150. So yes, if you see it trading below 17,300 today, you can go short for 17,220, 17,200 and 17,150 levels. Below that, it may try to again see 17,000, but I will be cautious and watchful out there. Also look at the upside. If you see, this is the second red candle and it is widening here. So the broader range, if it tries to swing between 17,200 to 17,500, this is the broader range for the day. And yes, only short entry is below 17,300, where you can expect it to drop till towards 17,220 and 17,200. On the upside, if you see, if you see it breaking above 17,400, then only I will recommend you to go long. See, daily stochastic looking downwards and MACD trying to converge and cross over. So once it cross over, I will expect that probably it may try to enter into the bear zone again. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, see how beautifully it is sloped. This was the channel in which it was trading, and it was narrowing downwards and with a taper. So the slope was down, and that is why we can see a breakout candle on the downside. Now also it has got its support at around 17,300. So if you see it trading below 17,300, you can go short. And as I said, 17,400 levels. Beyond 17,400, the upside is also very much limited, 17,450 and 17,470 levels. So I think if it continues to rise, this zone at 17,450 is definitely a very strong resistance, and then 17,470 and 500 will come into picture. So yes, on the upside it is very much limited. On the downside, if it breaks 17,300, one can expect 17,220, 200, which is going to be a strong support, and then 17,100 and 17,000 will come into picture. 4-hour stochastic looking downwards, sloping down, and MACD wide divergent on a sell side here. So a strong bearish momentum, it is being displayed here on the 4-hour charts. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, it has got its support at 17,300. Bounced back from this zone, trying to take the support here, and possibly if it breaks 17,400, then one can expect, see, still every rise till 17,450 can be expected, but yes, it can try to retrace back any point of time there. 17,400, 17,420, 17,450 zone is important. It is going to be critical today. Any point of time between 17,400, 17,470, it may try to retrace back. On the downside, the support is between at around 17,300. So trade cautiously between 17,300 and 17,470, rather I will say. Rather, you can try to again take a short entry at around 1740, 470 levels, and possibly expect it to drop. This is what you can do. Also, if you are on the downside, wait it till 17,300, and from there, if you see it reversing, then only take a long, else it may take a good slide, it may take a good drop. So trade accordingly, trade cautiously. Now let's have a look at US 30. See, US 30 on the 3-hour charts. If you look at it here, and if you connect the dots, you will find that it is trying to trade very much in this zone. It went out of this zone, got the resistance at around 35,400. Now the support at around 34,600 and 700. See, 700 is already got, and it is trying to reverse from here. The strong support zone is at around 34,600. It is trying to trade sideways within this channel. We have seen it previously trying to trade and behave in this channel. It has completed this journey, and possibly from here till the time it remains about 34,700, you can expect that it may try to retrace back a bit towards 34,900, 34,900. This is going to be a little resistance there, and beyond that it may try to again come back till towards 35,000 levels, rather I will say. So yes, it is still bearish till the time it trades below 35,000. The 3-hour stochastic is oversold here, and that is what the strong sharp drop can cause here. And it has bought the indicators at the comfortable on the sell side oversold zone. So yes, it gives a good room for it to rise again, but how far it rises, that is the question. MACD wide divergent here, and possibly may try to converge. RSI hitting at the bottom there on the 3-hour charts. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour charts too, see, this is the 50 period moving average line. and yes, it is trying to get the support, and now this is the going to be the resistance. So yes, if you see it trading above this zone at 34,900, possibly yes, that is the time one can consider that this is going to reverse a bit. How far this could go reverse? It can again try to come back till towards 35,000, and from there the drop can be expected. However, be very cautious, as 4-hour stochastic is also at the bottom there, so possibly with this as support, yes, you can expect it to retrace. However, the strong resistance zone here at 35,400 zone is very much existent, and I don't expect that it is going to break. However, if it breaks, that is going to be considered as a strong reversal. 4-hour stochastic trading at bottom, and MACD is also white divergent and are showing strong bearish signs there. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, see the highs here at around, if it tries to in fact rise, the highs here at around 35,200 should come into picture. The 100 period moving average at around 34,950 should provide a little resistance, and yes, you can find that till 34,700 there is a strong support available, rather I will say 34,750. So there is a strong support available in between 34,750 levels, and if it breaks 34,750, you can expect that it is going to give you another second red candle, and this candle can also be of same size, almost 400-500 points, which may try to bring it down towards 34,400, 34,300 levels. Now look at this here, there is a crossover between the 120 period and 50 period moving average, indicating that in near term it is bullish. However, in the farther term it was not so the case, that is 50 term average is below now the 20 period moving average. So this is again a case to watch out for, and any breakdown below this zone, that is at around 34,300, we have to be cautious. So yes, take a short entry at around 34,720 today, where you can expect that it is going to drop towards 34,600 first target, 34,500, then 34,300 will come into picture. On the upside, if you see it trading above 34,850, there you can take a long entry towards 34,920, 34,970 and 35,000. These three levels are going to be very, very important. Beyond that, you can consider that it is reversing towards 35,200 levels and take your positions accordingly. Stochastic looking downwards, MACD trying to converge and crossover on the daily charts, and RSI is comfortable. So take your positions accordingly. Don't trade between 34,850 to 34,720 levels. In between these 130 points, we have to be cautious. Any move out beyond 34,850. However, the strongest resistance for the day is at around 34,970 and 35,000. Any breakout beyond this should be considered a reversal, and then the target will be around 34,800 levels, 35,200 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US 100. See, US 100 on the daily charts, it is trying to trade within this. It is trying to come back within this, come back in this channel. And if you see it trading above 14,950, there you can take a long entry, and the highs could be at around 15,100. So beyond 14,950, one can take a long entry for 15,000. 15,100 can be the target. On the downside, if you see it breaking below 14, see this 14,750 is going to be an important support. Breaking 14,750, one can expect it may try to slide till towards 400 levels. Daily stochastic was overbought, and I had told many times that it may try to break. That is what has happened. It has seen a good break. RSI tried to converge and cross over there. On the 4-hour charts, it appears here you can find that it may see a high at around 15,100, which is going to be stronger resistance. So yes, if you see it trading above 14,950, one can still try to initiate a long entry for 15,020, 15,040, which is going to be stronger resistance. After that, 15,100 will come into picture. On the downside, 14,800 should be a good resistance. So if you see it trading below 14,800, then only I will recommend you to go short. So in between these 100 points, we have to be little bit cautious, that is 14,800 to 14,950. Stochastic on the 4-hour charts in the near to oversold zone. MACD white divergent are still on sell and is indicating strong bearishness out there. On the 3-hour charts, it is trying to reverse a bit, may try to give you another great green candle, which will try to take it towards 14950 levels, 14970 levels. Beyond that, one can expect that it may try to come back or give another rise till towards 15100, one can expect. So breaking 14950, one can take a long entry. 3R stochastic oversold and looking upwards here. MACD white divergent and are still on sell. And on the daily charts, coming back to the daily charts there, on the daily charts, as I said, one can expect that 14950, beyond 14950, one can expect it may try to come back till towards 15100, and then the drop can be expected. Also, the support zone at around 14800 is very much existent, so don't trade between 14800 to 14950. First observation, beyond 14950, one can take a long entry. For 15,000, 1540 and 15100, three very important resistance level. One can consider it to be bullish if it crosses 15100 today. And on the downside, 14800 is a very strong support. If it breaks 14800, you can expect that it is going to give you strong bearishness, but the nearest support at 14750 to come into picture, and beyond that it will definitely fly towards or drop towards 14500, 14400 zone. So trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. UK 100 taking the support at 7500, which is going to be important support. It was a previously a resistance. Many candles got the resistance for it to for upward move. Now this is the support here, and I think 7500 if broken today, if it breaks today, then only one can expect that 7480, which is another support, will come into picture, and below this zone, that is 750 to 7500 to 7480. Below this, it will break strongly towards 7440 and below levels. Till the time it trades above 7500, it may try to come back till towards 7600 levels again. So I'll be watchful. Daily stochastic looking downwards, MACD trying to converge and crossover, and hence yes, you can expect a drop, but trade only below 7500. Look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, it is trying to show a reversal. A probable entry beyond 7520 can be taken for 7540 levels. It may try to hit, but 7540 is another strong resistance. So 4-hour stochastic looking downwards, MACD white divergent on sell side. And similarly on the 3-hour chart, this is reversing, probably may try to hit 7540. So yes, one can take a long entry above 7520. Then the next target is 7540, 7550, and then 7560 will come into picture. Beyond 7560, it will try to fly towards 7600 levels. On the downside, you can take a short entry below 7500, where the next support will come into picture at 7480, and this is going to be the strongest support. If it breaks 7480, then one can expect 7450 and 7400 levels also. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Germany 40. See, Germany 40 has got its support at 14300, which is a strong support. See, this is the 50 period and 100 period and 50 period moving average is stationed at around 14400. So yes, beyond 14400, one can take a long entry for 14500, and or rather I will say beyond 14440, one can take a long entry for 14500, and then 14600 will come into picture. Also on the downside, one can take a short entry below 14300. So in between 14300 14450, don't take an entry. It is oversold here, so probably we may see a rise. MACD are still on sell and wide and divergent there. On the 4-hour charts, MACD stochastic are oversold, MACD wide divergent on sell. Also look at the 4-hour chart. This is indicating a reversal here on the 4-hour charts. So yes, one can take a long entry beyond 14450, and then you can expect 14500, 14600 zone. It can try to retrace back till 14600 again before looking forward to a drop. Stochastic on the 4-hour charts are oversold, and yes, MACD are wide divergent on sell side. On the daily charts, similar is the story. It is over looking downwards there. On the daily charts also, here is a strong support at 14250 will come into picture. So see 14200 zone is very strong support zone now for Germany 40. In between, I have told many a times before, in between 14200 and 14500, we have to be cautious. It tried to break out, now again falling back in the zone. So yes, you can take a long entry beyond 14450, where the next target is 14600. It can try to achieve. On the downside, below 14300, one can take a short entry for 14200 levels. So take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side. If you like and appreciate my effort, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to press the bell icon. You can also join my Telegram channel and be part of my Telegram group. where this is also, there is also another VIP membership group where you can be part and trade according to signals. Also you can be part of my next mentorship batch, which is starting soon. Reach out to me for any of your trading or trading related queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.